Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode with Kitty on Kitty's Glam Rides. I'm here in Arlington, Texas, checking out the Honda Passport. Let's go ahead and take a look around inside and then get to the course, because that's the fun part, so you can see all the capability. Up front with the Honda Passport TrailSport, you want to see how is it capable. Okay, so we've got some ground clearance there. We have those bright orange tow hooks, sensors, cameras, everything to help us up and over, as well as we've got the bright lights, got fog lights down below. I love this blacked out part of the grille. And we're gonna check it out on the course. But first, let's check out the tires. The wheel design has a cool look to it. I like that it's kind of black glossy. And as you can see from the tread, you can definitely go up and over. What do you think? Let's take a look inside. Okay, up front. Take a look. Tons of storage space. Love that. Here too. Key fob, cups, lip gloss, because you know I'm going to hold stuff up there. You got your window controls, lock, child lock. Oh, and yeah, you know we love this, so we don't have to fight over the settings. We can harmoniously drive together with the two driver settings. Ooh, and this is so cool. I love this. All right, and as we go over here, you can see we have adjustable settings here. Powered, thank you. Honda gets it. Down below, these mats, as you can see, they're rugged, they're dirty, they're ready to be washed, but in the meantime, they look great, even dirty. And you want to show off that TrailSport. And of course, you know I was going to bring it up. Look at the contrast on the stitching with the TrailSport. I love this color combo. What do you think? And we have it embroidered right there on the headrest. Looks really nice. And you can see there's bolstering on the seats too, so it hugs you. And when you sit down too, you gotta have some comfort and ergonomics. Let's take a look at the steering wheel. Now on the steering wheel, as you can see, you have volume controls. You can talk. You have, ooh, the steering wheel warmer. Yes, I know that the seats are heated and ventilated as well. You can also see there's cruise control and other options right here at your fingertips. You've got your paddle shifters here as well. You have your trunk button on here as well. And I love the digital gauge cluster that does show up with the instrumentation when it is on. And ooh, I love that the display is nice and large right there in your face. And it has that passport, so you know. And when you take a look here, you also have climate control. You have space for storage there. Maybe put your phone, your keys, who knows, whatever you want. You have connectivity for USB-C. You have a 12-volt there to charge. You also have wireless charging, and you have your drive modes. And of course, let's take a look at this view before we get to the back seat. Okay, now that's what's up. We've seen up front, we've seen in the interior, in the driver's seat, around the passenger, that front console. Let's take a look at the back seat. All right, we're here in the back seat. You can see there is a low entry, so easy access in and out. You also have on the door panel, you have more storage, you have that speaker, more storage here, more cup holders. As you know, I love all the cup holders for all the things for all the people. More storage, easy grip. That beautiful contrasting stitching for the TrailSport. Fun, unique details on the interior materials. And the screen. I love this because I'm a ginger and I get a sunburn easily, especially in the car. So that is a plus for your family, especially the little ones. Now, as we get inside here, you're gonna notice again that stitching throughout, the nice seating that we have here for 3 across, right? And you also have that easy in and out access if you did want to put this down, if you're gonna haul things, or maybe you want to access here a lot easier. I don't know, you have options, but it's really nice. As you can see, there's the tethering options. So you can put car seats, you can close it up with one hand so it's nice and light, not too heavy. You also have storage here, this pouch. I love this. This is really cool. And there's a leg room. Okay, I'm short, so let's see just about how much we have. Okay, so I am 5'4". It looks like we do have some room here. I can wiggle, but my feet kind of trapped, so hopefully the person up front is not super tall. Otherwise, I might want to opt for that seat. But there's also room here. This is underrated because usually in the center seat, there's some kind of a bump or there's some kind of plastic in the way, right, from the center console. But thankfully enough, there is nothing here. So you can get right down there, tons of leg room. And I love this because you have vents. So vents are nice. You also have that climate control here. Ooh, how cool. And you also have more connectivity so you can charge your Switch, your iPad, your phone, and other things as well. Thank you for giving us options. It is nice and comfy here in the back seat. I can recline, I can put this down, so then I can have cups right here, easy access, or I can stow it away and enjoy the ride. What more could you ask for? Especially for small families like mine, I don't really need a lot of extra seats in the back. I need storage, so about that. Let's check it out because this has tons of storage. And I know you're gonna wanna put a lot of stuff back there, especially with your family. Let's take a look. Also, if you didn't notice, gas is on the left. You also know how to check that out on the gauge. Duh, but just in case you're wondering, there it is. And some people have a preference, I don't know, but it's good to always know when you're checking out vehicles. Check this out, hey. Different adventure and off-road experience stickers, cute. All right, let's check out the lights. Nice and big. And again, as we check out the back here, love that stance, nice clearance again. And if you're hauling toys and stuff like that, you know, the fun kind. Look, you can hitch it right here, lock in, and you're ready to go. Now, this is really nice too. I love the Passport. It's in black. Here for the badging. The blacked out Honda. Press that button right under there. Like magic. This is my favorite feature. Extremely underrated, but when you do groceries or any other kind of adventure, sometimes you only have one hand to give it a go. And I'm short, so how am I gonna lift it up, right? This makes it so much easier. Now, as we get inside, probably like, what is this? This actually duals not only as like a hard upper deck here, right, where you could store some things, or you could take it out and you have a table. What? A table? Don't worry about that. I'll show you in a second. But underneath here, you have tons of storage. Like I said, you could put the seats down, and underneath here, take a look, you could store tire and more storage space. More storage space in there as well. In here too. And that's pretty cool. Charging, options to close. We love it all. And it's short friendly. Yes, shorties unite. Press the button, close the trunk, and away we go. Here's that table I was talking about. Remember we saw that in the back cargo? Isn't that neat? So that way if you're overlanding, camping, or just want to tailgate, whatever it is that you're going to do, you're able to do it. and you can fold it up and put it away. Now, take a look at this. These are the tow hooks. Ooh, those are pretty heavy too. And, wow, if you're towing, this is what you're hooking up to. Now, if you're like me and you're debating, okay, so do I get the Passport or do I get the Pilot? Well, there's only 3 of us and a dog, but I have way too much baggage. Yes, luggage, not that kind. But yes, we want to be able to take a look and see, okay, who is coming on the adventure with us? This in the Honda Pilot gives us 3 rows, and you can actually do a split, put one down. You can actually tether up to 5 car seats if you really need to. Bless your heart if you have 5 children. Oh my goodness, I have 1. I don't know how you do it. But yes, there are capabilities for you to lock and load everybody in there with everything, all the cup holders, everything you need as well. And you get a little bit of storage down here, so you can also put in groceries or anything else. Now, I personally drove this one, the Honda Pilot, to Florida with my husband, my son, and my dog, and we were able to fit all of our luggage and everything and more. And when we got there, we were able to haul the in-laws, so that was awesome. Everybody was able to fit. But that's not an everyday occurrence, so if that's not something you're doing all the time, then you might want to look at the Passport, especially for small families. The Honda Passport TrailSport is extremely capable, and it has the features you need to go off-road, running errands, road trips, and beyond. Keep it nice and bright up front, capable for pulling anything you need in and out of the mud, just saying, because you know it's going to happen at some point. Those nice big wheels with the beautiful design, like that gloss black. You got suspension ready to help you in and out and over those rocks, other approach angles. It's nice and big to fit your whole family. And it's ready for adventure. And you can take all the things. I'm new to trailering and towing, so for me, safety first, always a plus, and then knowing what toys you can bring with you, right? That's exciting. And what vehicles can actually tow and bring them. With the Honda Passport TrailSport, the load limit, okay, so the max load is 948 pounds, okay? Passenger weight, 300 pounds plus the cargo weight. All right, can you do the math there? Yeah, this is your load limit. You don't want to exceed the maximum allowable weight of your trailer, cargo, and everything in or on it.
Now, we're going to go on the trail. We have 7 different drive modes, guys. So right now we're using the trail mode. And to select that, we simply just use this little toggle switch here. It's going to put us in trail mode. And you can see it on your driver instrument display as well, that there's trail mode selected there. Now, that's all we need. So all we're going to do now, we're going to drive and we're going to have some fun. So here we go, guys. First up, independent suspension on the Honda Passport TrailSport. Here we go as we take it sideways right here. And there we go. Let's show off that stability of the vehicle. And then here we go, guys. Now, we're going to demonstrate the IBTM4 transmission as we crawl along right here. Now, we're going to get on 2 wheels right here, guys. Now, the important thing about that is there's 2 wheels off the ground, right? This is an all-wheel drive vehicle, but again, with that IBTM4, we are actually vectoring the torque to the wheels that need it, and that's what's going to keep us going as we go through this obstacle. And we'll head down over what we call staggered articulation. So as we crawl along here, guys, one thing to note, the extended ground clearance on the TrailSport, because we're in the off-road, so we need a little bit additional ground height. We got 31-inch general all-terrain tires on our TrailSport as well to help us get through the rough stuff. Now, as we crawl along here, I also want to mention that we do have skid plates on the bottom to protect the vehicle from any damage in the off-road as we approach our 28-degree hill. So here we go, guys. All the way up to the top we go at 28 degrees. Again, this is where the Trail Watch camera comes in handy because you see this blue sky. Now, when we get to the top, we're going to use the brake. I can just simply press this button, release the brake, and it's going to maintain the speed of the vehicle. Now, it can go from 2 miles an hour all the way up to 12 miles an hour, depending on how you start off descending the hill. That's the speed that it's going to lock in at. So 12 miles an hour is about the maximum speed we can go. Articulation through this serpentine wedge. And here we go, serpentine wedge. As we take it sideways again, we'll get a little traction up. And that's the one thing about off-roading. Every time you go, the terrain might be different. So there we go, as we go over through the serpentine wedge. So that's pretty cool right there. And around we go, guys, as we head to our last one. This is called the breakover. Now, some cool features. Now, say if we did get stuck, because that's always a possibility in the off-road, on the front of our vehicle, we do have recovery hooks. We have recovery hooks in the rear. Now, what makes our recovery hooks unique is that when we're driving on the road, unfortunately, you might have an accident. So our recovery hooks actually shear away to prevent any additional damage, like if you're in a rear end collision, so that it doesn't like just shoot through the vehicle that you may have collided with or may have collided with you. The other unique thing is that it can hold twice the weight of this vehicle. So that's pretty cool. So you know you're gonna be able to pull out your friends that got stuck that tried to keep up with you. All right, so here we go, guys. Up and over the breakover we go. And we might hear a little rubbing. Again, that's the skid plates on the bottom doing its job. And there you have it, guys. That is your 2026 Honda Passport TrailSport. All right,
thanks for riding with us. The Honda Passport TrailSport can fit 2 up front and 3 in back. Now, would this fit your family? Does this fit your needs? Do you go off-road, or do you just want something that's capable? I love that this is a great family vehicle, and it's a cool mom vehicle too. I could actually drive it and be proud. Thanks again for watching. I'm Kitty with Kitty's Glam Rides. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and see you on the next drive.